Down, ready! Blue 85! Blue 85! Go! Down, ready! White 29! White 29! White 80, go! Ready! White 80, go! Ready! Black 18! Ready, go! Here we go, ready! Red, ready, go! Ready, ready! Blue 22, go, go! Down, ready! Blue 30, go, go! Down, ready! White 80, ready, go!
Gotta be fake.
Down, ready! Red 18, go, go!
for this one. The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Finds his big tight end. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Goes to the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down. At the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He's got it. And they're able to get him down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield. It's Tompkins. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. They'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fakes the grab on the left. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Tompkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Better find the ear plugged. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He was dreaming of... The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got it on the outside. It's Tompkins. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down now. They'll go to the counter play, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it, and he could not get loose on the run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Scarlet Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The keeper on the option. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Here on 2nd and 9 sends 3 receivers to the right. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, they'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds a man in the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Rutgers takes its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Turns it loose. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get it. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. He got it, beat down inbounds.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give to the lone running back. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
They give it to him again. Might have a chance. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tompkins. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now they'll run the draw. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Scarlet Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Got his man. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. So now it's 2nd and long. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. And that's going to... Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at 6.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Here's a heat. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's... From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Pulls it in. It's Owens. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man?
Finding some room. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to...
Caught! Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disappointing. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Looking down the middle. He's got him this time. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Could be an alley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. Off the RPO, complete. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Pulls it on the option. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. And the Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the catch, it's Tompkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Unloads to the wideout. A spectacular one-hand grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. 4th down, gotta have it here. Takes a hit as he fires. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little
Ready? Ready, ready, go!
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team, perhaps. Offense working from the pistol. The lone back's got it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. just feeds the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Clemens. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Now 1st and 10 after they got them to jump. He's got it on the right. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Leaves it with the running back. There's some room, and he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to him on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a 1st down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Clemens. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. They'll go to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. No one's to keep him off the quarter. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does that.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
You'll take any help you can get with that penalty yardage, but it's still 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense. They thought it was worth the risk to try that 58-yard field goal, but now they put their defense in a tough spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Handoff to the single running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Kinsey. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Keeps it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Good work to get the defense to jump, and it gives them a 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Surge to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Kendricks. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Terrapins! A great catch and run for 6. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He leaves it with the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out through the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Kinsey. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Gets it to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Let's go.
They're gonna throw it to start the drive. They're working that left side.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Running inside. It's Kendricks. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. A little screen to the running back. He stopped short of the sticks.
Keep.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. The sure hands, it's Kinsey. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he didn't get past the mark. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kinsey. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it. Thrust that arm out.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's got it again. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Gets it to him on the screen. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
And man, that's a really good job.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Pulls it on the option.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Makes the catch. It's Payne. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Here we go, ready. Whoa, 22, ready to go.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. The option look. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on first down. Now back at it.
Where'd he go? Where did he go?
Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Ready to go.
Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Kinsey. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15.
Ready, go.
The give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And here comes the offense on second down.
Ready, go.
Keeps it on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. And that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage?
There's a crease. They make the stop. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fakes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
That's enough for a Terrapin. 129.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Ready, go.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Hey, move. Go.
Pulls and fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Got enough space. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield, nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the... Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The handoff as they run the counter play here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
At this point of the game, offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gets it out quickly. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Clemens. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Turning it on! And he'll be brought down. He now has 91 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Right back to the well. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop it. Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Got a little grass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose.
Well, no mystery on that play caller, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-up runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Yeah, and
so, guys, we'll see this offense again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Kendricks. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Bring in the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the defense.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen.
Ready, ready. Red 54, red 54. Go, go. Down, ready. Blue 20, ready, go. Down, ready. Blue 30, go, go. Down, ready. White 80, go, go. Here we go, ready! Wide 53, why did he go? Ready, ready! Red 80, 20, go! Down, ready! Blue 80, ready, go! Down, ready! White 29, go, go! Black 14, go, go! Ready! Black, ready, go! Ready! Red 54, go, go! Here we go, ready! Blue, go, go! Down, ready. Flag ready, ready, go. Ready. One, ready, go.
The battle for Los Angeles. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Good blocking, good running. Pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field to score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The run inside. It's Amos. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. The Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Amos. could not make his way to the corner. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool, and the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool, it's fun to find out about, and these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, the victory bell, not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, third down and long situation to get that conversion and now get first and goal. A chance to cut into this lead. Really nice, big, opportunistic, timely play for this offense.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out, trying to get it in. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense knew coming into the game they were going to try and get this guy the football because of his speed, but when he's running over the middle of the field, they want to put a hat on him and make him feel them. They did that right there. The hit causes the incompletion.
Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. 3rd and 6 yards to go. This is the essence of rivalry games, the big moments that you just say a few words and everybody remembers where they were when it happened. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. On the move. Maybe some room here. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Amos. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. This crosstown rivalry dates back nearly 100 years, guys. The first meeting between the Trojans and the Bruins back in 1929.
Yeah, and every year since, you know, one thing you know, Jesse, is the uniforms are crisp. They are clean. They are so sweet. You know this game means a lot late in the season every year.
This is definitely my favorite uniform game of the year, every year in college football, right? Both USC and UCLA with the home unis here in this great environment. But the game also means so much as well, and that's why there's this heightened sense of electricity and energy every time these two teams play.
Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete. A big 3rd down stop by this. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Amos. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Lost a throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. And the Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Nice move to keep running. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Snagged out of the air. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. The play action fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very...
And he'll just take a knee in this drive. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Amos. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. They just can't do it better.
Reads it, fires complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Motion from the wideout. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Keep it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st. There's a little room there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will. The penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. They want to throw it. Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Here comes the field goal unit, and this one is going to be a monster from 71 yards out. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And they'll push that lead. Further.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Amos. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first. Red pass, it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And after that last completion, left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. How will they attack on 2nd and short? Takes the handoff. It's Amos. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open, even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen...
And no chance at a return here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Amos. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Amos. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes the easy completion. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. It's complete. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make 1st downs. 1st and 15 here. From the gun. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see if they can beat the play clock this time after the delay. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Throwing right. Got his man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping on sides all the time.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive.
Maybe a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. If you have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The give on the option. Touchdown, Bruins. Great job by the back on the option. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The Bruins stretch out that lead, and they look like a team ready to... On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field hoping to get things going here. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Using the quick game. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll move the wide receiver. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to... Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. This isn't the only victory bell in college football, but it is the one that weighs nearly 300 pounds, and this season it will find its home in Westwood as UCLA takes
Down, ready. White 29, white 29. Go, go! Down, ready! Flag 14, flag 14, go! Ready! Flag 18, flag 180, go! Ready! Red 54, red 54! Why did he go? Here we go, ready! Blue 22, blue, ready, go! Ready, ready! Blue 30, ready, go!
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. So many memorable and historic moments in this rivalry, guys. It's almost a century old now. First meeting in 1926.
When you think of all the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Fires left. Good timing on the quick out. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Zings it complete to the right.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Quick release on the RPO. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Makes the catch. It's battle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Might have a chance. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Slams it ahead. Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Keeps it himself. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Irish!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways when you run the option the normal way with a running back.
And it'll come out to the 20. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still on his feet at the 45. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Rivalries are the lifeblood of college football, and here are a few of the things that make this one special. Notre Dame will get things started with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Bohannon. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Finds his big tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted deep in his own end. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. From the gun, the ground game. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Good, solid tackle.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. When you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Leaves it with the back. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Fires on the move. He's got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, train the... And he'll just take a knee in this drive. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's a heat. Got the 1st down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Tight end now in motion. Using his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockne's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. If my wife wanted to do the same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is appointment television.
It is. My brother Billy played for Notre Dame, and I'll be honest, I used to get jealous watching him play against the Trojans, whether it was...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. Finding some room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
Doing it himself again. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And they corral him at the 2-yard line. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Quarterback Keaton. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he... The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got 0 push up front and they stop. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Good job by the coverage. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's got him.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick completion on the out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Makes the grab on the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. They'll go to work on first down here, and what a season we've had. Final weekend of the regular season. Great ball game, tight in the 4th quarter, right where you want to be. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. There's the pressure, and it's a sack.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for
They want to run it left here. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And this offense continues.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. He's got his man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. At the end of that play, there is still a member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it to the 38-yard line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you...
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And after that gargantuan 4th down stop, now a chance to put together a game-winning drive here. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Offense a little backed up here. Boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. And Tommy Trojan rides with a sword on his belt and a George Shillelagh at his side after knocking off the Fighting Irish. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Grove, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.